myself on a basic level, then pass out for the night. I kick the covers off myself with a groan, clumsily climbing on my bed. Woo! I'll take a shower and hope my mind clears up enough to continue the investigation for today. Oh, goddamn. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Echo Tokyo Phoenix. Anyways, let's go ahead and load back our game. Let me see here. Oh, we don't have a previous load. That's not a good thing. Oh no. Quick load. Loading will lose unsaved progress. Oh, thank God. I was about to say, did we lose the first episode, guys? Oh, I was scared. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and resemble now that we're back here. Let's see. Quick recap. We're this girl that is looking for a job so we can pay our rent. And instead of becoming a prostitute, I am trying to find a endangered servant, basically slave, father. And yeah, that's kind of what happened. I stretch out my arms before making my way towards the exit of the casino, countless questions swirling my mind. I can't honestly say I'm looking forward to going back to that place, but I don't want to abandon Serenity either. I'm such a nice person. Plus, she still hasn't given me a down payment. That bitch. Well, as long as she wasn't lying, I should at least be able to pay my living expenses for the month. That'd be nice. The rest of my journey home is thankfully uneventful. For now, I'll start a document to keep track of the case details. I record everything, I record what I know, but it doesn't even take a full single page to cover everything. I don't know everything. In fact, I am pretty dumb. Oh boy, this isn't gonna be easy, is it? A wave of exhaustion washes over me. I lay back against my chair and sigh. Whatever. I'll write this off as a break day. The following morning, I'm well rested and ready to get to work. I head towards the casino a few minutes before Serenity's break is supposed to start. When I arrive, I instantly spot her sitting in a corner. I'm greeted by a large smile when she notices me. Back so soon? Yeah. I don't have enough details about your dad to do much yet. Plus, I need a down payment before I can actually get to work. I'm not some cheap slut. Oh my goodness. My deepest apologies. It completely slipped my mind. It's fine. Let me think. The woman gracefully places a finger to her chin and makes a thoughtful expression. Alright, how about, rather than a down payment, I send you 15,000 credits every day. For as long as I can pay you, you'll investigate. Oh, cool. With that kind of setup, aren't you worried that I'll drag it out as long as I can, though? Of course. There'll be a time limit and completion bonus to keep you motivated, too. In total, you have 1 month to finish the case. The completion bonus starts at 500,000 credits, but decreases by 100,000 for every week work. I see. That's a pretty clever plan. And an extremely generous bonus. That's enough to take care of my living expenses for 3 months. Oh wow, I guess that's a lot of money. On the other hand, the fact she saved up that much says a lot about her, about how long she's been working here. Will I really be able to find anything about her dad? It works for you then? Yep, I have no complaints. Wonderful. I'll set up the transfer later, but for now, I need your account number. Right, it's... Serenity writes down the number, but doesn't pull out an HDA. I assume she must have not allowed one since it would lead to her planning an escape. I'll double check that she remembered to set it up the transferred line tonight, but it'll probably be fine. Alright, do you need to ask anything else about my father? Oh yes, for sure. For shizzles. Are there any places he used to spend a lot of time at? Any people he used to spend a lot of time with? I need to know more about how he lived before I can even begin the search. I see. Reasonable questions. My father frequented the usual slums hangout. He visited this place regularly, as well as the bars, the clubs, and, well, honestly, I don't know where else, but he went out a lot. In other words, he was your bog standard drunk gambling addict. Unsurprising, and it certainly explains how he got in this whole mess in the first place. As for people, I can't really think of any. To be completely honest with you, we didn't discuss our personal relationships much, and he rarely brought anyone by the apartment. Alright, what about family members? Unfortunately, we aren't in contact with them if they're alive. You don't know if they're even alive? No, sadly. And if I did, I would have tried to contact them before, you know? I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. Oh no, I'm fine. Thank you for your concern, though. Do you have any other questions? As I desperately rack my brain to ensure I learn of all the important information I need to progress this job, the whole overthinking thing makes the task all the more difficult, however. Oh, alright. How long has your father been missing? Around 3 years. That long? My voice comes out louder than I intend. I look around to ensure I haven't drawn any unwanted attention. Thankfully, no one turns their head. Do you think it's hopeless? The woman's sad expression makes my heart ache, and I can't help but want to be hopeful. I didn't say that. Of course, there's a chance that your dad can be still be found. If you say so, Shizume, it must be true. Why does she have to be so trusting? If this investigation doesn't go somewhere anywhere, I'm gonna feel so guilty. I think we're good for now. If I think anything else, I'll come back another time. Alright, in that case, I'll see you then. We exchange half smiles, then I slip off the seat. Well, I guess it's time for me to get to work. Thank you again, Shizume. You're welcome. Although, you're doing me as much of a favor as I'm doing you one, honestly. I slink off towards the game area after shooting Serenity a final glance, watching her disappear into one of the back rooms. I take a peek at the men and the women crowding around the game machines. If the man went missing around 3 years ago, I can probably skip out on talking to anyone that looks younger than me. I slowly walk closer to the gambling area, taking stock of any people who might who look like they might associate with old gambling addicts. That woman over there looks pretty washed out and hookerish. I wouldn't be surprised if Cerny's dad knew his way around the corner. I feel guilty about my assumptions, but chuckle it off. There's also a gentleman who looks pretty rough sitting over there. Actually, is he even alive? He's not moving a whole lot. Let's see. Talk to the old man or talk to the middle-aged woman. I guess we could talk to the woman. Man, I'm sure that guy's just taking a nap. Probably. Anyway, it's probably a better idea to talk to a woman. She seems more aware. As I approach, she doesn't even turn to face me, too fixated on her slot machine. Excuse me. I wait a long moment, but she never responds. She doesn't even acknowledge me and her body language. With a sigh, I reach out and poke her on the shoulder. Finally, the woman whips around and a harsh glare on her face.
What do you want? I'm busy.
I was hoping to talk to you for a minute or two. Is that okay?
Ugh. Will you go away after I'm done jamming on?
Yes, definitely.
Get way over it. Hurry the fuck up.
Oh, alright. Alright. The woman turns back to her game machine, but positions herself so that she can hear me clearly. Would you happen to know a guy named Akiro Shin?
Couple of them. Which one you mean?
Is it really that common of a name? The one old enough to have an adult daughter? Drinks and gambles a lot?
Yeah, what about him?
When was the last time you saw them?
I don't know, a couple years. Why? Do you finally get caught up in some shit? Maybe croak?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, actually. Do you know anyone who might have wanted him to disappear?
Lots of money.
Wait, what do you mean? He had a lot of enemies?
You can say that again.
What do you mean he had a lot of enemies?
The man kept racking up shit ton of debt, but never paid it off. Creditors were his worst enemy. Well, the fucker still owes me 5,000 credits. Last time I saw him, if you find him, make sure you tell him Tammy ain't forgot his debt.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. Were you two, close?
Just want to share a bed with someone. You know, you don't want to be close. Men just happen to overshare a lot after you come inside you. God knows why.
Oh, shit, alright. Oh, is that so?
Well, your 2 minutes are up. Now, screw on.
I'm going. Thanks for the info. I shuffle back to the front of the game area as the woman carelessly plants one of her heels on the top slot machine. Is it even possible to bend a leg that way? Jeez. After taking a moment to gather my thoughts, I carefully considered whether or not I should continue asking around the casino or move on to the depths of the slums. Well, I want to get this job done as quickly as possible, but at the same time, there's no rush yet. If I'm looking for scummy debt collectors, it would probably be the fastest to head over there. Plus, if I come back later, someone who knows more about Serenity's dad might just pop in. I think she's right. She said she wanted to stay here. Let's stay here. Nah, leaving this place before I finish talking to everyone, then come back later would be just a huge waste of time. I stretched back my arms before peeking around the premise once more, searching for people to talk to. However, I quickly realized my options are limited to at this time of day. While considering my options, half of the gamblers are left for lunch. Am I really out of options now, aren't I? Well, there's that super sketchy guy looking over in the dark corner. He's pretty scary looking, but my choices are too limited for me to be picky. I mentally prepare myself to be told off before approaching the man. When I'm a few steps away, he turns towards me with a grimace and puts an arm on his hip. Hi there. Do you have a moment? He makes eye contact with me and slowly nods. Do you know a man named Akiro Shin? I'm trying to find him. Who's asking? I'm not out to hurt him, if that's what you're worried about. I can't say much more than that, though. Too bad for you, then. Huh? What do you mean? I don't want to know anyone by that name. I muster a smile through my frustration. With a slight nod, I flip around and march straight out of the dark casino. Well, that was a waste of my time. I should probably quick save before I do more decisions, huh? And just load back. Who purposely wastes people's time like that? What an ass. My legs carry me back to the direction of the slum, so I decide to continue my investigation there. When I noticed children with sunken cheeks and middle-aged men slumped over doorsteps, I know I reached my destination. I paused under a well-lit street corner to collect my thoughts. So, my best bet right now is probably to find a desperate debt collector, one who isn't good enough at their job to actually make collections, while the other person is alive anyway. On second thought, I should also consider the angle that there's some sort of conspiracy behind the whole thing. Sure, when they made Mr. Shin disappear, they were able to collect on what he owed them, but, well, I'm no financial advisor, but wouldn't it have been more profitable to keep him alive than garnish his account until he died? Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. I didn't consider that he just would have ran away in the first place. Maybe tried to get the grid to try to get off the grid to escape his worries or something. I sigh and impatiently tap my foot on the ground. The more I try to untangle this case in my mind, the more confusing it becomes. Yet, whenever Serenity's lopsided smile reappears on my thoughts, I muster the will to continue the job like the proper professional fixer I am. Or hope to be someday at least. I'll just do whatever comes to mind first. Overthinking things will only waste precious time. Let's... I can't quick save. Dang it. Let's see. Let's look for, I did the first choice last time, so let's look for acquaintance. I can search into the whole debt collection thing some other time. For now, I'll search for someone who knew Mr. Sin more intimately. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll even get a clearer picture of the whole mess. Anyway, what was it that Serenity said again? He liked to hang out at clubs and bars? Well, the slums is full of clubs, and my best bet is probably find one that's popular with the older crowd. Now then, who around here looks like they'll go to a place like that? How about this child? I aimlessly wandered around for a few minutes. Keep an eye out. Here, I'll quick save right here. Quick save. After a while, it dawns on me that it's too early for most partygoers to be out and about, especially the ones who go to clubs on weekday. On second night, coming back on the weekend might be a better idea. But I am already in the area. Might as well stick about longer. Dang it. Did I just do the wrong decisions like twice? With a sigh, I assume my search, even dipping into alleyways against my better judgment. Eventually, I come around a strung-out, middle-aged woman standing in front of a rundown building. The scent of a lit cigarette bud, she's making the most unpleasant assaults to my nose as I approach her. Hey there, do you know anyone I can find a good party? The woman doesn't even respond verbally. Without meeting my gaze, she motions off to the side of her shoulder. There, I notice a cellar leading to the underground. Oh, thanks. Wow, I've spoken to a lot of outright rude and difficult people lately. That was surprising, but a pleasant change of scenery, honestly. Ooh, the club. She working. She like to see the females twerking. I pass her and carefully enter the cellar, which leads me into a dingy club. Despite all the wear and tear of the structure, not to mention the early hour, the establishment is absolutely packed with people. I mean, look at all these people right there, and right there, and right there, right there. All these people. Even though, even more surprisingly, there are more of all men and women, my own age mixed within the crowds of the middle-agers and elderly. Before I can approach anyone, two younger guys come straight over with bright, welcoming smiles. Hey, you new here? Yes, actually. Don't worry. You'll have lots of fun. This is a great place. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. Why don't you come talk to us a bit? We're sitting over there. The first man points to the table off to the side of the dance floor. On top of it, there are several empty glasses, as well as pouches what appear to be syringes, although it's hard to tell from this distance. Sorry, I don't have much time to hang out right now. I'm actually looking for someone. Really? That's too bad. Well, if you change your mind, you'll know where we be. The two men join hands and giggle as they begin to head back to the table. Wait a sec. Do you know Aki? Perhaps because of the blaring music, they don't seem to hear me, continuing to walk. Never mind. If I go over there, I'll just get roped into something. I ask someone else instead. I'll look around the place and spot a small group of women hanging out on the other side of the club, far from the dance floor. Each one of them peeks at me when I'm only a few feet away, showing me pleasant grins. Hi there. Can I interrupt you ladies for a moment?
Interrupt us. You can join us for as long as you want. Ooh.
Oh, I'm not trying to hit on anyone or anything. I'm just looking for a missing person. So am I. I'm pretty sure that person's you. Now, come to mama. No, really, I'm looking for someone named Aki. Before I can finish my sentence, one of the women pulls out a packet of pills and casually pops a few in her mouth before passing it around to her friends.
Want some? Come play with us for a bit and we'll share.
I suddenly noticed a distant glimmer in the group's eyes, backing away for a few steps. I want to save right now because I think a choice is about to come up. My choice sensors are tingling. Alright. Sorry, I better go. Oh no. Stay with us a bit longer. You know you wanna. I'm alright, thanks. I sneak into the dance floor, slinking between dancers to ensure none of the women follow me. Once I'm sure I'm safe, I trace the far wall and end up at the corner. With a sigh, I take a seat and motion for the bartender.
What can I get you?
Just some juice, please.
Just juice, huh? You want a little surprise in there too?
What do you mean?
Yeah, now, a little something to pick you right up.
As clear as the description is, the bartender's wide smile that extends to the corner of his eyes pushes the point across the most. What the actual fuck is up with this place? This has to be at some sort of drug den. I swiftly stand from a stool and begin backing up. Just give me a moment. I think I'm getting a call. The man nods a bit too enthusiastically as I nearly dash back upstairs. Once back outside, I practically run down the street, allowing my legs to carry me several blocks away before pausing to catch my breath. That was so fucking creepy. It's like some kind of cult. Or maybe it was exactly that. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me. Hopefully, nothing to do with the case. Nothing to do with the case either. I'd hate to have to go back there. Once I recovered physically and mentally, I decided to head home for the rest of the day. The journey back might be calming, but not for the fact that the slums are so dangerous. At the least, it gives me a moment of respite from worrying about the case. As soon as I walked into my apartment, I pull out a chair and just sit there. I cross my arms on the table and then plop my head on top of them, emptying my mind as best I can. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else done today. My brain is fried. The hours pass in a hazy blur. I can't read today, guys. I take care of myself on a basic level, then pass out for the night. I kick the covers off myself with a groan, clumsily climbing on my bed. Woo! I'll take a shower and hope my mind clears up enough to continue the investigation for today. Oh, goddamn. I throw off my clothes and walk straight into the bathroom without care. Living alone is so convenient. Thankfully, the warm water and steam do wonders for my brain, giving it some well-needed hydration. By the time I dry off and dress for the day, I feel it like a brand new person. With a sigh, I sit at the dinner table and with a pad of paper and pen. Now that I think about it, does anyone else even use things like this nowadays? But they make you feel so cool, like a detective in an old movie. I slap both my cheeks to refocus myself. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Right now, I need to write a summary of everything I learned so far. I could figure out my next step after this. We didn't really learn jack shiggles. First of all, Tucker's name is Akira Shin. He went missing around 3 years ago. His money and belongings were repossessed by debt collectors. It seems that he drank and gambled a lot. He even visited prostitutes. Well, at least one prostitute. But whatever. Same difference. Shit. I don't have many leads to work with right now. I'll just have to wing it from here, I guess. I take a quick glance over my notes once more before making a decision. Let's save before the decision, you know what I'm saying? Based on what I have, the best course of action is to... Oh. Alright. I guess I'll call it an episode here. And maybe if you guys have a preference whether I go to the casino or back to the slums, you let me know. Either way, I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.